evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Eliza Petrie. We are continuing to learn more about the former deputy who shot and killed Sonya Massey. Sean Grayson was responding to reports of a prowler at Massey's home. Body camera footage shows Deputy Sean Grayson shooting Sonya after an argument over a pot of boiling water. Sean Grayson's thoughts behind shooting Sonya Massey have been revealed for the first time after Sangamon County released the deputy's personal police report that he wrote after the shooting. Fox Illinois' Carson Gordy joins us in studio after reading that report. Carson?
This is one of the first times that we are hearing about what happened that night on Hoover Avenue from then Deputy Sean Grayson. In his police report, Grayson writes that he believed that Massey was going to kill him with a pot of hot water. Grayson wrote that Massey asked him to come inside. The deputy was inside for several minutes as he asked for her identification. During this conversation, Grayson noticed a hot pot of water on the stove, and he told Massey to turn it off. Massey walked over to the kitchen, grabbed the pot, and went towards the sink and turned on the hot water. Grayson stated that he drew his weapon on Massey after she said that she rebuked him in the name of Jesus. Grayson writes in his report that he believed that Massey was going to kill him. With a gun pointed at her face, Massey ducked behind the cabinet, and Grayson got closer to see if she had a weapon. He wrote that as he got closer, Sonya stood up and threw the hot pot of water at him. Grayson reported shooting at Massey and her falling to the floor. Other official reporters say that Grayson fired 3 shots, hitting Massey in the head once. After the investigation, the Illinois State Police said that Grayson was not justified for using his gun and fatally shooting Sonya Massey. The Illinois State Police compared the scenario to an officer intentionally and unnecessarily putting himself in front of a moving vehicle and then justifying the use of force because he feared being struck. I'm Carson Gordy. Back to you.
Grayson was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and could face life in prison. And Sangamon County State's Attorney John Millhiser says he will be the lead prosecutor against Sean Grayson. The county says there is not a conflict of interest of Millhiser prosecuting a former Sangamon County deputy. Millhiser added that he plans to hold a criminal trial in Sangamon County. However, the defense can still request that the trial be moved if they feel Grayson cannot have a fair trial in Sangamon County. Any request for a change of venue would have to be approved by a judge. And coming up later tonight, Sangamon County Board member Sam Canman is calling for a referendum for Sheriff Jack Campbell to be added to the November ballot. Thank you, Darren. Fatal phone call. Another Sangamon County board member is calling for the sheriff to resign. It's been nearly a month since the death of Sonya Massey. She was shot inside her home on July 6th during an encounter with Sangamon County deputies. The deputy that shot her, Sean Grayson, is now facing charges, including first-degree murder. And tonight, that board member says the sheriff needs to go for hiring Sean Grayson, and voters should have a say. Fox Illinois' Carson Gordy joins us now with the latest.
Sangamon County Board member Sam Canman wants voters to decide if Sheriff Jack Campbell should step down. Canman says he will ask the board to approve a resolution to add the question to the November ballot. Canman says he would vote for Campbell to resign for hiring Sean Grayson, with a record of 2 DUIs, serious misconduct from the military, and allegations of wrongdoing while employed at Logan County.
I would, but it's really not important how I would vote. What's important is how the majority of the voters of Sangamon County vote on this. Sheriff Campbell isn't answerable to me personally. He's answerable to the whole electorate of Sangamon County.
If this resolution makes the ballot and a majority of the voters say Campbell should resign, the sheriff would not be forced to resign. Sheriff Campbell told me on Thursday he will not be leaving his position. I'm Carson Gordy. Back to you.
Thank you, Carson. County board members Tony Del Giorno and Mark Ayers are co-sponsors of the resolution. The Sangamon County board meeting is next Tuesday. And Fox Illinois has received the report Grayson himself wrote the night of the shooting. In his police report, Grayson writes he believed Massey was going to kill him with the pot of hot water. Grayson wrote that Massey asked him to come inside. The deputy was inside for several minutes as he asked for her identification. Grayson stated he drew his weapon friend on Massey after she said she rebuked him in the name of Jesus. The full report is over on our website. And Sangamon County State's Attorney John Millhiser says he will be the lead prosecutor against Sean Grayson. The county says there isn't a conflict of interest of Millhiser prosecuting a former Sangamon County deputy. Millhiser added that he plans to hold the criminal trial in Sangamon County. However, the defense can still request that the trial be moved if they feel Grayson cannot have a fair trial in Sangamon County.
Don't miss a video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today for more Central Illinois news.